We didn't hurt anybody. We don't deserve this.
What does having this distribution mean?
It means a lot to me. It means the world to me what they're doing. Because sometimes you feel forgotten. You go to work to help people. That's our job, to help people. That's all we do. We go in every single day. This is day 28. The last paycheck we got was for 7 days through the end of September. And that's it. So we've been there every single day. We've been there every day. Who's thinking of us? We didn't hurt anybody. I promise you, we give our best. We have two people that go to work every single day to give their best. I'm sorry. No, it's okay.
Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of great millstones. Peace, mercy, and blessings unto the hopeful elect, the Israelites of the Bible, the so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans. And as you can see in this video that I found in social media, it says unpaid government essential workers resort to food pantry to feed their families. So right now, essential workers are lining up in the food banks to get food to feed their family because they're not getting paid. And it reads down here, it says essential office workers for government programs like Social Security have to show up for work even though they are not getting paid due to the shutdown. So even though there's a government shutdown, they're still showing up to work and they're not getting paid. The stress of no pay for 4 weeks is showing. Meantime, members of Congress are on vacations, getting their full pay, while hundreds of thousands of tax-paying American citizens struggle to keep their households and families together. So these other members of Congress, they're getting paid. They're on vacations, they're getting paid, and these other essential workers, they're not getting paid. If we go to Google, it says right here, I got a list of the essential workers. It says who's essential workers? That would be healthcare, public safety, food and agriculture. That just recently they were talking also about farmers. Farmers they're not getting paid, and they have a lot of food that's going to waste. A lot of them are going bankrupt, or they're depending on the money from the government. They still haven't gotten paid, and some of them are committing suicide. Energy and water, transportation, childcare, critical retail, critical trades. And as you can see in the video, this lady looks like she's from Southern tribe, Judah, and the lady next to her looks like Northern tribe. So it's the book of Isaiah, chapter 30, verse 1. And this is what happens when our people depend on man rather than the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Shem Yahushai. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 30, verse 1. Woe to the rebellious children. Who are those rebellious children? That will be the Israelites, so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, and that will be the 2/3 of our people. Said the other one, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, that take counsel, but not of me. So they take counsel, but they don't take the counsel of the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Shem Yahushai. And they cover with a covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin. That walk to go down into Egypt. Right now, the modern Egypt is United States. And have not asked at my mount to strain themselves in the strain of Pharaoh, and to trust in the shadow of Egypt. So instead of asking for the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, for strain, they go to Egypt and to Pharaoh. And who is the modern Pharaoh? That would be the president. Verse 3. Therefore shall the strain of Pharaoh be your shame. And right now, everybody that voted for Donald Trump, which our people did, now they're ashamed. They're ashamed. They wish they never voted for him. But it wouldn't matter who they will vote for, either Republicans or Democrats. They were still going to do our people dirty. And the trust in the shadow of Egypt, your confusion. And right now, our people are confused. They're super confused because they don't know what the hell is going on and what's going to happen to them. How they're going to get their daily bread, especially because of the government shutdown, especially for these people that are essential workers. And this is why it says in the law that we should not make another nation our king. The only king of us supposed to be the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, and his son Yahushai, who when his the Father, he sends his son Yahushai, who the world entity caused Jesus Christ to come and judge this place, and also to redeem his people, the Israelites, and also to save his elect man, the 144,000. We go to the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 17, verse 15. It reads, Thou shalt in any wise set him king over thee, whom the other one that Yahweh shall choose. So it's the Heavenly Father, Yahweh by Shem Yahushua, who chooses who's going to be king over us. That's from our people. One from among thy brethren shalt thou set king over thee. Thou mayest not set a stranger over thee, which is not thy brother. So, of course, they're not our brothers. They're not our people, so they wouldn't care. Also, the lady talks about how they haven't gotten paid. The last check was on September of last month, so they haven't gotten paid, and they're still going to work. And that also talks about in the law that you're supposed to be paying every person their wages. So we go to the book of Leviticus, chapter 19, verse 13. It reads, Thou shalt not defraud thy neighbor, neither rob him. The wages of him that is hired shall not abide with thee all night until the morning. And right now, these Esau Edom, so-called white man, has been keeping that money for 4 weeks. And in the law says, the wages of him that is hired shall not abide with thee all night until the morning. And it's been 4 weeks. If we go also to the book of Deuteronomy 24, verse 15, because a lot of these Christians says that the law has been done away with, but the law teaches you how you're supposed to conduct yourself. It teaches you morals. It teaches you how to take care of other people. Take care of a kingdom. It says right here, Deuteronomy chapter 24, verse 15. At his day thou shalt give him his hire, neither shall the sun go down upon it, for he is poor, and setteth his heart upon it, lest he cry against thee unto the other one Yahweh Shem Yahushua, and it be sin unto thee. So the same day he works is the same day he gets paid. And these essential workers haven't been getting paid these past 4 weeks. And right now, the reason why is because, the curses, they're feeling the curses. Our people are under the curse. If we go to Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 1, verse 15, it says right here, But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the other one, that Yahweh, who is the voice of the Heavenly Father, that will be the prophets, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. So since our people are rebellious children, and they don't want to listen to the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, we got cursed. And if we go to verse 48, it reads, Therefore shalt thou serve thy enemies. And the Israelites have many enemies. You can read that in the book of Psalms, chapter 89. It gives you the list of our enemies. And the first enemy on the list is Esau Edom, the so-called white man. Therefore shalt thou serve thy enemies, which the other one Yahweh Bashem Yahushai shall send against thee. So it's the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, that send these enemies towards our people because we didn't obey his voice. We didn't obey the law, statutes, and commandments. Against thee, in hunger and thirst and in nakedness and in want of all things. And right now our people need to go to him for work, for food, for clothes, for everything. Because it's part of the curses. And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck, and until he have destroyed you. And a lot of people are destroyed, not physically, but mentally. And we also go to the book of Proverbs, chapter 1, verse 24, because this is what's going on. It says, this is the book of Proverbs, chapter 1, verse 23. Turn you at my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you. I will make known my words unto you. And the words of the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, are truthful and faithful. But our people do not listen to the word. They don't listen to the mans that are out there in the highways and hedges, prophesying the downfall of this kingdom, or doing their videos. They always mock us. Verse 24. Because I have called and ye refuse, I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded. But you have said I not all my counsel and will none of my reproof. So since they don't want to listen to us or want to be reproved, verse 26 says, I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh. So that's what the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, is doing right now. He's laughing at them. He's mocking at those people that, scoff at us, that mocks us. Since they make fun of us, the tables have turned, because now they're feeling it. And a lot of people, not only our people are feeling it, but a lot of people, these other nations are feeling it that are in this country, And with that, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakadash, Shalom.